Hi, Neil. Scott Horsley here from NPR. I just want to say congratulations on your well deserved retirement and thank you for being such a statesman for public radio in Colorado and really throughout the Mountain West. As a native Coloradan, I well remember those nervous and heady days at the turn of the century when the university was ready to cut the station loose, and it looked for a while as though you might become just another repeater. But the listeners of Northern Colorado stepped up and ponied up and managed to preserve KUNC, not just as an independent voice, but a really powerful news source. And that's largely thanks to you. You have always had a great ear for talent, and I don't just say that because you've hired some friends of mine, although thank you for hiring some friends of mine. And you have managed to spread the good news about public radio to Steamboat Springs and the northern border, and even into remote pockets like Denver. So much of the country is still in a news drought, but KUNC is like a refreshing late spring snowstorm. And I know the team you built is going to keep shoveling while you can go and just make snow angels. To quote Tina Turner and Schitt's Creek, you are simply the best.
Hi, Neil. It's Ron Elving calling from Washington, D.C. to be a little bit of a part of this celebration of your career. I want to thank you for the time we spent together in Colorado, summer of 2018, out in Steamboat. Raised a little money out there. We had a great event in Denver, and you introduced me to the oldest press club in America, the Denver Press Club. It was a great honor to be there, to meet with you, to meet with your board members, charming folks all, and see a little bit of that extraordinary history. So thank you for that opportunity. Thank you for your career. Thank you for your 48 years of service, your time on the air, for being the first station to carry Morning Edition, for all you've done for music and the Colorado Sound. Neil, you've done so much, not only for Colorado, but for our national public radio, for our national board. You even came to board meetings after you were no longer a member of the board. That's dedication. So congratulations and a salute to you. And I hope you have a great retirement, Neil. You are literally the best. Thank you.
Hi, Neil. Scott Simon here, working from home. Congratulations on your retirement. I've had the pleasure of seeing you in action there at KUNC. When you got there, there were 15 people on staff. There are now 40, and they have won 4 National Murrow Awards. That's a lasting legacy that you've left for KUNC. And people all over northern Colorado are just lucky to have benefited from your commitment to providing a valuable community resource and going above and beyond in focusing on serving listeners and members across the state. So have a wonderful retirement. Good luck to you. Thank you for everything that you've done. Please keep in touch and take care of yourself. And now I'm going to struggle to look thoughtful.
Hi, it's Peter Sagal, and I have a Neil Best story for you. This was a long time ago. It may have been the first time that Wait Wait ever came out to your neck of the woods to do a show at the Chautauqua in Boulder, and there was a reception the night before. And we walked into the reception. It was very nice. It was in a private room in some restaurant, and I said to Neil, who was waiting, who was at the front, I said, Neil, would you like me to say anything? Maybe after dinner, get up, make some remarks, take some questions. He said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. He said, just mingle, enjoy yourself, talk to people. They're just here to meet you and the rest of the cast. And I was like, great. So there was an open bar, and I got myself a martini, which was lovely. And we chatted, and I talked to various, donors and supporters of the station. And then there may have been another martini. And then there was dinner. And there was more chatting, and then there was more wine with dinner, because it was a nice dinner. You had to have wine with it, and so maybe I had a glass or another glass. And I ended up having a conversation, really interesting conversation with this guy there. Long story, but basically he had been a major donor to the station based on money he had gotten from the Shah of Iran because he had been kidnapped in Beirut. True story. and he had gotten this huge financial settlement and was a complete angel for the station. I'm having this chat, and we're drinking this wine, and so there we are, and it is the end of the evening, and I am pretty well lit, and Neil comes and he taps me on the shoulder and he says, "Okay, it's time for your remarks." And the room is kind of spinning, but I get up and I go to the microphone and I propose a toast to the Shah of Iran, who supported KUNC without ever meaning to. I think it went over well. Thanks for that, Neil, and congratulations on your amazing career, and good luck.
Hey Neil, it's Ray Magliozzi from Car Talk. I want to add my voice to all the others who are congratulating you on retiring from KUNC. And I also want to congratulate KUNC too, because they're finally getting rid of you. It only took them like 48 years, right? Well, actually, you know who's really going to be happy to see you retire? The folks at Colorado Public Radio. That's right, you've been a pain in their butt for like decades. And I don't blame them for disliking you, man. After all, it's well known that you've used underhanded tactics to compete with them. You know, things like audience research, smart decisions, and the lowest blow of all, good programming. Well, for the most part, anyway. Congratulations on what you've built at KUNC for its staff and listeners over so many years. You can rest easy knowing it'll take the next GM years to undo what you've done. So from all of us at Car Talk, we want to wish you a wonderful next adventure, whatever that is, and it's been great working with you.